Alright everybody, it's your boy Trey, Swish back at again with another video, and today we have something very, very special. Where you're going to be reacting to one of the best creators on this platform. I did a video of his way back. It's probably one of the first videos that popped up that wasn't like a game reaction. It was the life of Coney, but this is not that. And this video was made by the same guy, the internet historian. Dude, that video was the first one I've ever seen of his. And I haven't seen it any more since then, but that video went so hard, and this actually popped up in my feed just now, so I have to watch it. It is titled Going Camping at the End of the World. Holy shit, that sounds fucking epic. Let's do it. Let's get in the video.
Oh baby,
and it starts
look at the size of
with
that
a
sponsor.
NordVPN ad. I need to work on that, those vocals.
Just relax.
Alright.
Everything's totally serene. You're floating through a cloud.
Hell yeah.
The sun is warm on your face. The end
Oh no.
is nigh.
What's happening?
A prophecy has been foretold. The rapture is coming. And we have the specific date.
Please be 2012. Please be 2012. Please be 2012. Because that's the only date I know of that the world was supposed to end. Oh, also 2000, but I was fucking too young for that. 2012. 2012.
Soon the
2012.
believers will
2012.
rise, and the
2012.
impure will be left below. So repent, sinner. Repent. Get your affairs in order. Take your preparation H. That's preparation for heaven. Because the world will officially end on May 21st.
2012.
2011.
Oh, man, what?
Wait, what?
May 21, there's going to be a terrific earthquake, way greater than anything that the Earth has ever experienced.
Family radio?
And that'll be the beginning of Judgment Day.
Oh, my God. Put that man in a mental hospital. He needs some milk. The campaign of Halo 3. Just
In
kidding.
late 2010, a campaign was launched to save some souls. They suited up, took to the streets. But it was more than just placards and flyers.
Yeah.
Soon they were joined by a caravan of 5
I actually do not know what's going on. 2012 was the only date that I knew of that the world was actually supposed to end. Hence the movie that was fucking awesome.
RVs roaming the country, spreading the good word about the rapture. Thousands of people took it seriously. Many began selling their possessions. They were maxing out credit cards, taking on debt.
Fuck, dude, really? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be looking up them finance fucking gurus either. They got my ass in a pickle. Motherfuckers.
Even the news picked up on it.
The end is near.
Advertising was put on bus stops, in subways. A big expensive billboard was put up. Then another. Then another. Then 5,000 more. In fact,
goddamn,
this quickly became the most expensive single event advertising campaign ever, totaling
bigger than Coney? What?
over $100 million just to tell people about a rapture on May 21st, 2011.
That is wild.
How the heck did this happen?
Because the Aztecs calendar ended, I thought, on 2012. So I'm so confused right now.
Harold Camping.
What? Oh yeah, the video said going camping.
So who is this hardcore gangster rapturist, Harold Camping?
Bro, that motherfucker got some big ass ears. He can hear the world ending. He can hear the future. He can hear the past. That dude has, his ears just tap into the fourth dimension.
He was one of the biggest figures in Christian media. He had a show, Open Forum, hosted by his company, Family Radio. In 2010, it was a media empire worth over $70 million.
Yeah, I grew up Christian. Well, I used to go to like KLTY and stuff like that, concerts, and I remember Family Radio being I think they were a predominant booth there. I could be wrong because that was like when I was like 7 years old, but who knows?
Just
a little
His
fun
message
lore.
went out on over 200 radio stations across the United States and many more around the world. His listenership?
Dicks.
Millions. And when he says the world will end, a decent-sized contingent believed it. Now,
why
hold
would
on.
you do that?
I can see the comment section filling up with edgy atheists and skeptics already.
Oh, of
Listen,
course, bro. Back then, that was a move. Being an atheist was like the vibe. Everyone was atheist back then, bro.
At first, I also didn't believe Mr. Camping. I get it. There have been many people to predict the rapture before and get it wrong. But wait, give him a chance.
Bro, I remember when my friends would tell me the world was gonna end in 2012. Like, hey, we ain't got time for that. We got games to play, boys. Let's go.
I looked at all the scientific data I could find, like carbon-14 dating or potassium argon dating.
This time, it's different. Camping is coming at you with irrefutable evidence of the rapture because he's using...
Calculator?
This is not just a bit, this is actually how I calculated the rapture.
Wow.
So, Jesus died on April 1st, 33 AD. Now take the year 2011.
Wait. April 1st? What the fuck?
That's a difference of 1,978. We times that by 365.2422, and that gives you the number of days it's been since that, including leap years. That equals 722,449.
Oh my god.
Now keep that number in mind.
Can we take a moment and talk about how the fact that we have a leap year seems like, why do we have that? Like, our calendar can't be specific. Like, oh my god, it just bugs the fuck out of me.
In your head. Atonement. Now that's 5. Completeness. That's 10. And heaven is
What?
17.
Okay.
Now we times them all together.
Yeah.
And look at this.
Boom.
850. Then we square that, and that's 722,500. A difference of 51.
Bro, this is like when you're in math class and the teacher requires you to show work and you just say, fuck it, I don't know the answer. And so, or you cheated on, oh, this is actually more accurate. You know the answer and you cheated on the test. So you like scribble shit all over the page so she does not understand what the fuck is going on. So she's like, okay, fuck, yeah, he showed his work, I guess.
51 days
There we
plus
go.
April 1st, 2011 equals May 21st, 2011.
All right.
You did it, Mr. Camping. You've cracked the code.
Ooh.
And needless to say, his skeptics were left destroyed by facts and logic. Even the ones who pointed out that he predicted the rapture once before in 1994 in a Louis Theroux documentary.
1990.
It just, they got delayed. They got to, patch a couple things for the rupture, just like any ordinary game delay these days.
Will be the last day of the final tribulation period.
Yeah, there wasn't enough content at launch for the rapture. We only had like the meteors. We got to have the earthquakes. We got to have the floods, the meteors, all the tornadoes, all the disasters possible. We got to have them.
But shut up. He's got more to say than just the date. My boy is about to tell you how the whole thing is gonna go down.
All right, baby.
So God's gonna snatch up all the good boys, about 200 million of us. Everyone else?
Did our tits just decapitate the kid? Oh my
Yes.
god.
Even the cute ones. So dudes, you're getting left behind. Then at 6 p.m. exactly on Christmas Island, earthquakes are gonna start doodling all over
There's an island called Christmas Island.
the place, rolling their way across the earth, taking out almost everyone at exactly 6 p.m. according to their time zone. Those earthquakes will then trigger gigantic tsunamis, 10 kilometers tall, and go as far inland as Colorado.
Cowabunga,
Every
dude.
soul left behind will be forever damned,
Aw.
eventually to go straight down to heck.
14 points is your score, bro. What a fucking scrub.
Now, let's
Thanks
not go
for
lumping
me.
everyone in.
I'm Christian.
Most Christian groups did not believe in Harold Camping's teachings.
I doubt it,
In
yeah.
fact, most Christian groups don't believe in predicting the rapture
At all.
and even consider it a sin. Matthew
It's a
24:30.
sin? I guess it's like misinformation. Maybe they patched that into the 10 Commandments. Well, don't lie to your neighbor, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. That's interesting.
6 specifically says that no man can know the day or the hour. So to try and guess at it would be to go against Scripture. Accordingly, Protestant and Catholic groups denounced Mr. Camping's claims.
May 21st, he's a follower of Harold Camping. The scriptures do not teach that. No man knows the day or the hour.
No, they do not.
In fact, even Camping's own producer at Family Radio said it was a bad idea. But that didn't stop Mr. Camping. He saw the big churches as corrupt anyway. So he ignored them and continued charging forward with his prediction.
There's just no reason in the world, no possibility that it will not happen.
Oh my god.
And so did his followers.
Triple down.
97% of the people God will destroy.
Oh my god. Bro, can we please find someone that like was a follower of this shit and worked and was having these signs and have an interview with them in 2024? It'd be really interesting to see what they gotta say.
Do you think
like it's one thing to be like bamboozled into some like niche like religion or something like that, but this is Christianity, right? This is huge. So obviously there's gonna be a big proportion of people that might fall for this, but dude, I just want to know what they like. I just want to hear them say like an update, like what's going on, man?
this thing is getting blown up too much in the media and elsewhere?
It's not getting blown up enough. It's the end of the world, bro. It's everybody got to know this shit.
Go on. 2 important details.
All right.
Number 1. Family Radio receives most of its funding through donations, bequeathments, ads, merchandise, and sponsors.
Yeah.
But mostly just donations.
Well, honestly, if it's the end of the world, dude, you don't even need your fucking money. Just give us all your money. We're gonna use it to help spread the word of the end of the world. Dude, you gotta think. You gotta think about these things, man. It makes sense.
2. Family Radio was established in 1959, Camping as the owner and CEO, but there are 2 other chairmen on board to keep him in check.
And they're dead, I guess.
Or at least there were. Unfortunately, in recent years, those other chairmen were getting quite old and sick and having a tougher and tougher time telling Camping no to poor decision making.
Wow, imagine that.
So by 2010, Camping effectively had free reign over the company. Free reign over its messaging. Free reign over its audience. And free reign over the spending.
My man said, fuck it, I'm
And
gonna
he
crash
started
out.
spending like the world was going to end. The media soon picked up on the ubiquitous advertising, and the word spread further. This, in turn, encouraged more advertising, and in turn more media interest, so things were snowballing.
Yep.
By early May, everyone was talking about the rapture. The search term End of the World May 21st was number 2 on Google search, followed by
Damn.
Harold Camping, May 21st Doomsday, and May 21 Rapture, also in the top 10.
Bro is popping off. He missed the era of podcasting. Damn, that sucks for him. Bro, if he did this now, if someone does this now, oh my god, imagine the podcast tour they could do. They could make so much money.
The traffic online
Wow.
was so substantial it even caused Family Radio's servers to crash. Soon, it became a bit of a meme. And the internet did what it does best.
What the fuck?
On May 19th, Operation Rapture was conceived. Okay, lads. We wake up early on May 21st and throw clothes into the street.
What?
It's gonna look like a bunch of people were teleported to the afterlife, and
I got bleeped. Bro, I love it.
hopefully, some of them are gonna freak out.
Bro, that would fucking freak me out. That's fucking awesome.
Well, they had a pretty good turnout, but it doesn't seem like anyone fell for it.
Your whole family.
They had a pretty good turnout,
Oh my god.
but it
Dude's like, fuck it, they're all gone, but I'm still watching Sunday football, baby.
doesn't seem like anyone fell for it. Disappointingly, it seems like no one showed up for the pre-rapture orgy organized on Facebook.
Of course. Of course. Oh, you know what? Go out with a bang, I guess, yeah.
Either.
Why not?
Although maybe that's because the location was a bit vague.
The streets of America, baby! Hell yeah!
But best of all was an event organized by the Phenomenauts. They got people together in the middle of town and filled a bunch of sex dolls with helium and attached them to balloons to transcend into the heavens.
I do not remember any of this. This is
It
awesome.
was a beautiful moment, and it made a lot of us reflect.
Should have been a better person!
People also tried to make some cash off the situation. They offered to buy
course.
Camping's followers' stuff on Craigslist for pennies on the dollar.
Offering to buy on Craigslist raptured people's possessions.
There was also a famous eBay auction, $100,000 post-rapture insurance for only $19.99. But one startup did do quite well,
Dog sit for those called up to heaven.
based around taking other people's pets in the event of a rapture. And I believe they still operate today.
That is so fucking smart. Oh my. You would think this wouldn't work, but bro. But like, unfortunately, the dogs aren't allowed in heaven. So when we leave, we want some of the people that might have been, you know, good people, but just didn't believe, to take care of our pets too. Oh my god. Still active today is crazy though.
So up next, we'll show you what happened on May 21st and what happened to all those
5 years
people
ago.
who truly believed. But first,
my rhymes are fly, my beats are sick.
Oh my god.
My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's cause Jesus Christ is my
ad time. Who's there?
Hello, it's me.
Oh my god, it's Jesus. What are you doing here?
Well, I just wanted to tell you that me and God have seen your Google search history and were very disappointed.
Is this the ad?
Oh no.
The ads are amazing.
That's right, and now you're not getting into heaven, or the more exclusive version, Super Heaven, which features a delicious seafood buffet.
That's the 3rd level of heaven for the Mormons.
Oh no.
No.
Yup.
Oh, how I wish I had taken the time to hide my internet viewing habits.
Well, you didn't, and now you're doomed 5 ever.
5 ever. Not 4, 5.
Has this
baby.
ever happened to you? Go to nordvpn.com/internethistorian to keep your website traffic anonymous.
All looks wholesome to me.
Plus, it also gives you region unlocking. Oh, hey, look, it's the UK's exclusive channels. And you didn't even pay a telly license. Oi, oi, stop that. That'll be £52.09. Too late, copper. I've Brexited to Australia now, a place where no law can touch me. How much would you pay for this service? $1 billion? Literally gazillions? Not today. Get 75% off the 3-year plan at nordvpn.com/internethistorian and use code internethistorian to get a free extra month, which includes unlimited data, ultra fast speeds, region unlocking in all these places, also a map of the world which is useful for things such as geography.
Wow, that's so good I might even get code internet historian NordVPN myself.
Yes, Jesus, I think that would be a good idea.
Relationship status single taken gamer.
Ha 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 ha. Ad over.
Thank you.
Before we go on with Mr. Camping, I want to point out 2 other predictions.
Alright.
In 1806, Mary Bateman also predicted doomsday. Through a chicken. It was dubbed the prophet hen of Leeds.
How?
Because it started laying eggs with the message, Christ is coming,
Like a fucking fortune cookie.
marked onto them. Amazing. And it all appeared legit. Locals saw the hen lay eggs with the message already written onto them.
Okay, if this is real, I can tell you what they did. They just write that on an egg and then shove it right up the coop.
Can't fake that.
I mean...
Oh my god, people said, and many more flocked to the area to pray. Well, on inspection of the eggs, it was soon figured out what was going on. Mary Bateman had used a corrosive substance to etch into the egg, and then, a couple of minutes before everyone would gather around to watch the chicken lay, Mary would...
Yep.
Oh dear.
Wow.
Come on, man, it's not fun.
Bro, God laughing at that shit? What the fuck?
She was an interesting character, though. Claimed to be a witch, poisoned a couple that same year with a deadly pudding. She was later tried and hanged in 1809. Strips of skin from her corpse were tanned and sold as magic charms to ward off evil spirits. What the fuck am I reading? Also, shout out to 2012. Remember that one?
As December 21st, 2012 marks the end of the world.
See, this is the shit I'm familiar with.
Well, we came because it's the end of the world tomorrow, and we thought we'd better pop in here because apparently this place will be saved.
With accents like those, you would hope they'd be the first to go come.
Bro, fucking based!
The apocalypse.
Shit, Fox? Of course this is fucking Fox, dude. That shit's crazy.
Okay, let's get on with it. Let's take a closer look at some of the people who followed camping.
Yeah.
Take Robert Fitzpatrick, 60, former government employee.
I had plans after I retired, but I put them all aside. I feel as if I've been drafted.
He took almost all of his life savings, $140,000, to have 3,000 posters put up in New York City subway.
Fucking A. Sucking.
And bus stops.
I'm not going to tell you I'm down to my last penny, but, you know, it's a good chunk of what I had saved up, sure.
Does it matter if you're down to your last penny if the doomsday is coming?
No, it doesn't.
And he's not the only.
He has good intentions, that's all I gotta say, but fuck, bro.
One. According to the LA Times, the Bauer family hopped in their minivan and drove across the country to see all of the big landmarks before it was too late.
Oh, that's nice.
Racking up thousands of dollars in credit card debt in the process.
That's not nice.
They really believed they were going to die. Worse still, the Ramsey family. The father quit his job. So did his mum. His younger brother quit high school. And his wife Marcia thought she was never going to meet her unborn child.
What?
Some of these people's lives got pretty fucked up.
Yeah, this is fucking crazy. I'm getting chills just thinking about how...
The day is here. It's rapture time. Here.
What was that on the
Here
calendar?
we go. Oh, Lord, I'm ready.
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a rapture. Watch me, guys. Mr. Camping spent the day at home in quiet solace and contemplation, waiting for 6 p.m. But that's not what Mr. Fitzpatrick did. A confident Fitzpatrick marched into the middle of Times Square amongst a crowd of mocking bystanders, ready to prove everyone wrong.
6 o'clock.
Bro, imagine if this man was actually right. Oh my god. The match. Oh, that'd be crazy.
In 3 minutes. If it does not happen, what will that mean?
I wouldn't entertain that question.
You're confident.
These fucking vultures, bro. I feel bad for this guy, honestly. Golly.
Here it comes.
Oh,
3, 2, 1.
Please show us him. Please show us what happens.
Uh-oh. Nothing happened.
He's looking at the book. Bro's looking at the book, looking for the answers. Oh my god, like it's an open book test. Oh, he had friends that believed the same shit. Oh my god, bro. Oh, I can't handle this. Okay.
And then 601. 602.
They got the time wrong. It's okay, guys.
And by 603, Fitzpatrick's convictions turned to confusion. And it's pretty hard not to feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
I didn't water my plants. I didn't do the dishes before I left. I didn't expect to be going back home. But it looks like I will be going back home.
But look, just so we're clear, we're all still alive.
Yep.
And the rapture didn't happen.
It did not. Hey, hey, hey.
Camping was not in the same celebratory mood.
Oh, I bet.
To shoot myself.
Oh my god. That was a curveball. I did not expect him to say that shit. That's a sin, mister.
Go on a booze trip.
The next day was a Sunday. People were crushed, confused, looking for answers. They showed up at Camping's church expecting to see him.
Why? Why would you... Why would people show up to the... Like, what? It's... If someone... Bro, if someone sells you something as fake as this and you believe it, why the fuck would you go back to that guy?
But
unless you want to, like, fucking, like, beat his ass, but, like, dude's old as shit. You shouldn't do that.
Someone else was holding the congregation.
Of course.
Instead, Camping spent the day holed up in his house.
Give me a day. No interviews at all today.
But I'm wondering how you feel today about your prediction.
Well, I'm bewildered. I'm very bewildered, and that's all I can say right now.
Bewildered.
On Monday, he appeared on his program.
Yep.
But this time, no open forum. But what he did have was a whole bunch of rationalizations.
Here we go. My calculations were just off just a tad bit. Here is the new date.
In fact,
is this how we get
your boy
2012?
was doubling down with another prediction.
Ah, of course.
October 21st, 2011.
That soon? Bro, you can't do it that soon. Oh my God. How much money they raking in from this shit? This is crazy.
And this is it. And it will continue right up until October 21, 2011. And at that time, the whole world will be destroyed.
Now,
this, I feel like this shit should be illegal. This is wild.
Oh, now, I know what you're going to say. And okay, maybe he got it slightly wrong. But
how many times?
This time he has irrefutable proof of the rapture.
All right, here we go.
Using math. Again. So camping took May 21st. Then he looked in the book of John, which states they caught 153 fish. So add 153 days to May 21st, making the new rapture October 21st.
The amount of fish. Fucking amount of fish. What the fuck? What the fuck?
How can you argue? It's flawless. Yes, Mr. Camping. Add the fish number. You've got it this time. On Tuesday, he opened the phones on his radio show, and it was the first time that his show was ever exciting to watch.
Why didn't the rapture happen on May 21st? Don't cut me off yet. And why do you believe so much on it's going to happen another 5 months? You're really pathetic. You know, I wasted all my money, and I sent it to you, and I don't have nothing. I'm putting my hopes in you. You understand? I wish I could see you face to face. I'd smack you right in the...
What say you now? Calling names doesn't help anything.
After that, viewership steadily declined.
Of course it should.
Now, after his prediction for October 21st, the media asked him,
am I on cocaine?
No, they asked him,
what?
Will you dissolve the company in October?
His response?
I am not the CEO.
What?
I'm a servant of God working here, and God is the CEO. We look to him all the time. He has 1,000 ways of getting me out of here. We have to leave that question with the Lord, not with you or with me. That's not our business. That's God's business.
And how prescient. Because 2 weeks later, he had a stroke.
Oh, man.
I do hope.
Oh, no, he probably had a stroke because of stress, to be honest. That's a crazy amount of stress. I'm surprised he didn't have a stroke before this shit.
Hope he gets the message. But he didn't. A month later, he was back to doing his show. And he pressed on with his new prediction.
Oh, okay. I thought that was real.
By October 16th, though,
Holy
he came
fuck.
to his senses. He admitted that no man could know exactly when the rapture would happen.
It took you that long to figure it out? Come on now, old man. I really think this is like a money scam, low-key. Like, dude, I bet they're raking in bags of money from this shit.
And made no mistake when October 21st came and went. Finally, on November 1st, he retired from his leadership position at Family Radio. Just under 2 years later, he was dead. The result of complications from a fall at his home. It wasn't me, it was him. Look at him. Get him.
What?
But look, I don't want to be too harsh. He was a flawed man.
Yep.
He messed up some people's lives.
Yep.
But in the end, he confessed his mistakes too.
That's nice.
I was totally convinced, totally convicted of it, but I was wrong. I was wrong. I have sinned.
I think he truly believed the rapture was coming. This wasn't one big grift. And everyone just kind of got swept up in the excitement of it all.
I do not believe that shit. There's no way. There's no fucking way.
So let's put a bow on it with what happened to Family Radio. During the Rapture campaign, Family Radio raised a lot of money.
Yeah, I bet.
But not as much as they spent. As well as draining their funds, they sold off important...
Okay, never mind. I take it back. It's not a scam. That, yeah. Okay. Wow. Wow.
radio
You actually believe that
stations
shit.
to pay for a lot of the advertising. In the process, they greatly tarnished their reputation. They were bringing in scores of millions in revenue in 2011, but by 2012, it was down to single-digit millions.
Yeah, how would you give them any money ever again? How?
Now, this is still a substantial amount, but not when you consider their operating costs were $26 million per year. And they couldn't rely on donations to make up the windfall because goodwill had dried up. Now,
$26 million a year for what?
with fewer radio stations and a shrinking reach, they moved to distance themselves from camping and his baggage. Shows from mainstream Christian groups that Harold pronounced as corrupt were brought into the programming schedule.
Oh boy.
They announced they would no longer air the teachings of Mr. Camping. And finally, on their website, they removed the archives of Mr. Camping's audio recordings.
Oh boy. Legacy lost in the dust.
Okay, I've kind of bummed everyone out, but that's the end of the story. I've got nothing else to say, so...
Oh, what?
Here's a whole bunch of weird Baroque and Renaissance paintings.
Oh my god. Alright, that's the credits.
Me. Mom warning me not to fill up before dinner. Me.
Yep, that really is the credits. Okay, that was a fucking funny ass video, bro. It really was. That was dope. Let's check out the comment section real quick. Alright, you forgot to mention the key factor. Mako Man Randy Savage died on May 21st, 2011. The rapture didn't happen because Mako Man took the he took the bullet for humanity. Okay. The way this old man calculated the date is like Half-Life 3 confirmed meme. Yeah. He looked at all the data. He didn't understand a single word of it, but he did look. That's probably the best one I'd imagine. I love how the maths just has random numbers in squaring. Yeah, that's the meme. Okay. Yeah, that's the video. If you've never heard of Internet Historian, you should go check him out. He makes some awesome stuff. Go give him a like. This video deserves a like for show. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you want to watch any other of my videos, you know, there's some on the screen probably right now or in a little bit. So yeah, pick from one of those. My name is Trey Swish. This is the Ether. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Deuces, baby.